You just don't go around to a friend and say, oh, I have some problems with incontinence. Do you?
I'm 92 years old. It was the first time I had been to a class like this before.
Now we're going to the standing pelvic floor waltz. Take it now to the transverse abdominis. Here we go. Let's activate the TVA gently, starting to think about that. And we're going to squeeze around the openings and lift, rest, rest.
I especially wanted to come because of the frequency in getting up at night, 3 or so times.
We're going to find that palpation point.
I've almost been embarrassed a few times. Sometimes it's just getting from the kitchen to the bathroom. I would just flood. And so I felt I needed it really, really badly.
Index and second finger come a couple inches in, 1 or 2 inches down, that bikini line. We're going to inhale through the rib cage and nose.
A doctor in the suburb where I lived had an open meeting for incontinence, and it was full of women, a lot of whom were friends I didn't know had the problems.
Inhale through the nose and rib cage. Exhale, activating the TVA and holding. 2, 3.
All he talked about was the gynecological surgery, and I know some people have had very good luck with it. But it was not something I want to consider. After 3 abdominal surgeries in my past, I just wasn't interested.
Bring it under the thighs. You're going to wrap it, or you're going to cross it. Okay, bring your feet all the way together so that they're touching.
I knew there was something you could do to help yourself, but I didn't really know how to do it.
So you're going to hold palms facing in. Good. Okay, everybody got that? So here we go.
Working with the others and with Jenny, it was really, really very helpful. Now I use it all the time.
We had a marvelous teacher. She was so enthused that we all got enthused about the class.
Test your first one and see if it's too tight or not, okay? So let's check the first one. We're going to inhale before we start, and then we're going to exhale and press out. And inhale gently in.
Just watching her, you got the sense of what she was doing and what you could do. I have her presentation of the exercise sort of implanted, you know?
Now we're going to take that rock and roll with the pelvis and finding that midpoint where you feel like you can sit up nice and tall on your sit bones.
I love the idea that the go girl, but only when you want to, was very clever, and I thought it really had meaning because I found out that there are things you can do.
If you like, you can close your eyes to focus.
When you close your eyes with the exercise, it certainly helped us focus on those muscles we had known nothing about.
The pelvic part of your body affects everything that you do and feel and physically. So that was, I just feel different about myself, I really do. And I think my posture's better. And I've really worked hard on my core.
Now, what were those pieces of imagery that we're thinking about when we're activating the TVA?
Corset.
Good. Gentle corset.
Trampoline.
Good.
Zipper.
Okay, we got one more. Who knows lip? Yep. TheraBand. Very good. Gentle tensioning of the TheraBand across. Okay, very good, guys.
The program made me feel in control and more confident about what I could do for myself. I've stopped using a pad at night. I use a small pad for short periods and around the house, but that's quite different. I was wearing a heavy pad all the time, 24/7 before. So that gives me a little more freedom.
It was an empowering experience in the sense that I found so many people right here to talk with about it.
Tapping side, reaching front.
I talked 2 or 3 of my neighbors into going to the next class.
I was in the assembly room watching the movie Young Mr. Lincoln. After about an hour and 10 minutes, I really had to go to the bathroom. So I kept thinking, well, squeeze and lift. So I squeezed and lift. The movie went on for about 45 minutes, and as the time went on, I did more squeezing and lifting. So when the movie was over, I quickly went to my apartment, and luck, I had not leaked one thing. I was really happy.
Wow, congratulations, that's a big coup.
Oh. That's true, isn't it true? That's a wonderful story.